Lego Star Wars Clone Troopers. Now, I believe that without the popularity of clone themed Lego content like Fancy Pants' Clone Training Academy,
I bet you'd like to see more butts.
or Solid Brick Studios' massive, awesome clone armies, Lego Star Wars and possibly even Lego would not be as popular as it is today. I grew up on clone themed content. I loved the prequels. The Clone Wars was at its peak when I started collecting Lego. Solid Bricks was my favorite YouTuber because of his awesome clone armies. And my first ever Lego set that started my obsession, was 8014 Clone Walker Battle Pack. One of the greatest Lego Star Wars sets ever, maybe even one of the greatest Lego sets ever in general, and I bet the people at Lego would agree with me with how well that sold. And recently, Lego realized something. The Clone Wars kids have grown up, and we're making money now. Or at least we're willing to pay what little disposable income we have on prequel era sets. And now, because they realize this, we have been getting a ton of clones. Clones that a lot of us never thought were ever going to get made. And everything should be great, right? Because of that? Right? Well, wrong, actually. All we have gotten is controversy. Complaints about new helmet molds, printing issues, and more is what we ended up getting. And I have my sympathies towards those people who had those complaints. And I actually do agree with most of them. But are we right to be frustrated? How could we possibly know if we, the people who are frustrated, are being unfair? Well, I think I have the answer. An unbiased opinion from someone who knows nothing about Star Wars, my wife. Now, full disclosure, she is a Lego fan and she is a part of this channel, but she knows nothing about Star Wars. She doesn't care about Star Wars, and she doesn't like the Star Wars sets. So I think that makes her a pretty good person to judge this. All right, ready?
What am I doing?
I'm going to explain it all.
Okay.
All right, guys, we have my wife here, Sydney.
Hello.
That's it. That's all you got.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we are going to be comparing the old versions versus the new versions of clone minifigures that have been made. And she's also going to be looking at a picture of the source material so she can get a good idea on whether they're accurate or not. So first, we are going to start with the 332nd. So we got the source material up on the screen, and we got the two minifigures.
Okay.
Any thoughts?
So I'm supposed to say how this compares to this.
Yep. And then tell us which one you think is better.
Of these two?
Yep.
These are different?
They are different, yes.
I haven't looked fully. Okay, starting with... Wait, should I compare these two first and then compare it with that?
Just all three. You're comparing all three things together.
No, I need an order.
No, you're good. Just do whatever works best in your head.
Okay, in my head, I need to differentiate these first between each other.
What's different about those two? Because there is a major difference here that has caused people to be very angry.
I'm thinking something with the helmet scale on this one, like up here. Maybe there's something different.
So like the printing is a little bit different.
It's like there's more white space.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the visor hole.
Yes.
How there's a hole on this one and there's no hole on this one.
Yes.
But where's the visor?
Well, the idea
whatever.
is the hole is supposed to make it more customizable for just like random troopers, but this trooper in particular doesn't. It's this guy right here. He doesn't wear anything
So it doesn't
in the
really
show.
matter.
Yeah, so it's just for if people want to customize it on their own.
Okay,
do things on their own.
That's the only change I can see. I mean, maybe some colors a little bit different on the back. But...
So that's the big thing. And the helmet holes is supposedly what caused this to be a little more spaced out.
Wait, so which one of these is better? What do people like more?
You tell me. I'll tell you. No, I'll tell you at the end whether you were right.
Not after each one.
Yes. So which one do you think more accurately represents this?
The one with the holes, I think. It kind of looks like he has holes right there.
So you think the one with the holes looks more like that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next. All right, we're just doing the 501st Trooper. So this one's not much different.
Between these two?
Yeah, this one's not much different than those two. Also,
Again, something printed with the helmet at the
Okay.
top.
yeah.
Like this is like a test.
Well, it is but that's the point of the video. It is kind of a test. But it's testing us, not you.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Okay. Now the holes again.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I see.
Okay. So which one more accurately represents that guy
I
or
can't.
this guy? You can scroll around too if you want to.
I can't quite see the holes as much, so it makes me think that he doesn't have.
Don't
those.
ignore that guy.
It makes me think that this one is the one
Without what?
without these holes on the side with for accessory.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Am I right?
so
Oh, you're
so
not
you
telling me.
think the non-helmet hole figure is better?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now we're getting into more controversial
Brother.
area. All right. We got the 212th Trooper. All right. So these ones are a little more different.
Well, yeah, like right away the arms. I mean, this clearly looks wrong compared to the picture.
So you think the old one with the orange arms looks wrong compared to the picture?
Absolutely.
Okay.
The up here is way different. Like comes to a point on the orange armed one, and this one it doesn't.
Yeah.
And that one comes to a point.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm already confused. Because this one has orange arms, but that doesn't have orange arms.
He has orange on the arms.
But not the whole arm. The whole arm we could say is white.
Yes.
But the helmet, the orange armed helmet is definitely more correct. This is the chest area is wrong.
Why is the
Or
chest
not
area
wrong, it's different on each. This one's way more space. This one's smaller.
Which is more accurate?
I can't see as well.
Here
Here I
this guy
can
too,
see
yeah.
the one without the orange arms looks more right on that side. Looks like there's more space on his abdomen area.
Okay.
And then the legs are both different. Yeah. I mean, I don't think one of them looks specifically right over the other, but they are different. One has helmet holes, one does not.
Yeah.
And it looks like on the picture maybe he does. Is there other pictures I can see? I can't tell enough.
All right. So which is more accurate?
This is a real toss-up. I would say that I've got to go orange arms.
Why is it? What's your ultimate reasoning?
Ultimately, I think it's the helmet.
Okay.
To me, just really seals the deal with the point.
All right. All right. So next we're going Captain Rex. This is the last one that we have an old version and a new version of the two figures.
Okay. Well, there's some different lines on the, I don't know, across the nose part of the helmet. There's some additional, I don't know, the graphics are different.
Graphics.
I'm in marketing, that's what we call that. There's holes
Yeah.
on one and not the other.
Okay.
This one looks a little dirty. Like he
Yeah,
got in the
okay.
mud.
Ignore like the dirt. We're gonna because it's
Okay.
technically two different scenes.
But he has like a skirt on.
Yes.
Oh, he does have a skirt on in that.
Mhm.
So, and then definitely the chest is different,
Yeah.
and the legs, also. So I need to pick which one I think is more accurate. Oh, he has blue arms, and he doesn't have blue arms, but this has the correct stripe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, brother, this is challenging. Oh, he has an accessory.
He might be supposed to have an accessory. I can't remember.
Where would it go?
Oh, never mind. Yeah, never mind.
Okay. Brother. I'm thinking it's blue arms. I'm thinking they're doing something with these solid arms that's tricking people.
So you think people are mad about the solid blue arms?
Yeah, but the rest of it is right. Like, is there a right and a wrong?
Yes.
Okay. And I think this is right, but they're mad about blue arms.
I mean, not technically a right or a wrong. It's an opinion for everybody. But as far as how the controversy has gone, there is a right and wrong. All right.
Wait, so we don't. Can I find out about these?
Okay, so you want to talk about. All right. So first, we started with the 332nd. New, old, right here. The basic argument for these is just the helmet holes. People think it makes the proportions of the helmet look wrong. So if we go back to that, see, they think it makes it look way boxier than it actually is. And it also spaces out the printing.
So what
on
did
the
I
helmet.
say was right?
You said this was better. So you picked wrong on this one.
Okay.
So, next, 501st Troopers. You picked... I can't remember which one you picked, actually. We'll figure it out. She picked this one earlier in the video. The same thing. It's the same thing.
The arms on the other.
So this is the old one. This is the new one. It's the same thing as the 332nd Troopers. It's just the helmet holes. The helmet holes make it look more boxy and maybe space out the printing on the helmet just a little bit. So this was the right, like, quote unquote answer was this one.
But we don't know if I could pick that.
We'll figure it out. We'll put it on the screen. I can't remember.
Defeats the whole purpose.
Yep.
Of this video. Okay, these I know for sure because I picked the colored arms on all of them.
You picked the colored arms?
Yeah, because I said that's probably why they're... Because I said that one comes to a point.
You picked this one, though.
Yes, I know. I picked the colored arms.
As the better one.
Yeah.
Yes. Old one, new one.
That's not right.
So you were right. The big controversy is helmet holes, makes it look more boxy. And then the big thing is the helmet printing with the arrow.
So I was right.
So you were right on that one. This one...
But people don't like the arms, right? Or do they? Or they not care?
It's not as big of a deal because there is orange on their arms. So it's like, okay, you put orange on the arm. There is orange on the arm. Or you don't put any orange on the arm. It's basically the same because one is completely white, one is completely orange. The actual source material is neither.
Okay.
So the big thing, it was a big uproar with the helmet printing there.
It's like cut off, like they pushed it too down.
Yeah,
down.
And it's because of the new helmet mold. It messed it up. I think, at least. I don't know if that's actually a 100% fact. All right.
I chose the blue arms again on this.
So yes. So this is old and new.
Okay.
And the big things... So people are more okay with the helmet holes on someone like this because he actually wears an accessory in the show. But the big thing, as far as the quality of the figure, there was other controversy about this one, the new one, that doesn't have to do with the printing. But the big thing with this one is the waist cape. So this one you said has a waist cape. This one...
A skirt.
Skirt, yes. This one doesn't have a waist cape.
Skirt.
Actually, he does. That is his waist cape printed right there.
That's pretty lame.
Yeah.
So was I right that people like the other one?
People like this one a lot better. People...
Pretty good at this game.
You picked, I think, one wrong.
Maybe two.
Maybe two, yeah. So yeah, you picked the right one there.
Okay, nice.
All right, now we're moving on to figures that do not have... figures that do not have pre-made versions before, like, the helmet hole controversy.
So we're just comparing directly to
So
real
now
life.
you are comparing to the source material.
Okay.
We're starting with Captain Vaughn.
Okay. I don't think this is fair. You're not giving me a full body view.
Okay, we'll move on to a full body view. It's not as good a lighting, which is why I didn't pick it. And I didn't pick it because the controversy is more.
Don't give me it.
Sorry, I shouldn't have.
Okay, so let me go back to this other one. I have both of them on my screen.
Yeah.
Again, I feel like people are most concerned about helmets. That's what I'm realizing through this, is the helmet is the biggest. Because there's so many other things like legs and torsos that are different, but it seems like you don't care about those things. So, first of all, we've got a nice handy visor. Wait, what am I supposed to be doing?
You're supposed to just be comparing it to the source. Just with these ones that don't have two versions to compare,
Okay.
just compare it to the source material. Say it's good, say it's bad, compared to the source material.
I mean, the orange helmet, it's orange.
Yeah.
The lines, I mean, look all, I don't know, like this picture. In this picture, I mean, maybe the helmet lines are off, but, and it, I don't see that much wrong with it. Maybe like it's not super orange over the whole top of the head like it is in these. But other than that, I don't think it's that bad.
Okay, so how about we do this? Out of 10, how accurate do you think it is?
Maybe like a 7
Okay,
or an 8. Maybe?
so a passing grade.
Yeah, I would say.
Okay, so do you want to know the controversy about this one?
Yeah.
It's mainly about the visor. Because if you look, this is just a solid orange visor, but look at his visor.
Do they do that for visors? Like make them like designed? I don't know. Like do they put stickers on
They
them or
haven't
something?
before, but they, I'm sure, could. What some people suggest is they just make the helmet mold with the visor along with the helmet so that you don't have to put an attachment on it.
Have they done that before?
No, but
No.
They could. They make, I mean, if you look at, say, like, well, you don't know what it is. Actually,
Oh, I have it right here.
no, I don't.
Oh.
There's no Scout Trooper there. I thought there was a Scout Trooper that came with the AT&T. But they've done helmets that they can do it on. So.
Okay.
All right. Moving on. Commander Fox.
Is this a girl? No, it's a boy.
No, it's a boy. Commander Fox.
I mean, so far I don't see.
This is also a good little.
I don't see a skirt, and I mean, based on this man.
I shouldn't have said that. We should have just gone over that at the end.
No, I saw that there was no skirt.
You did see that there was no skirt, except he does have one.
That doesn't count. It doesn't even wrap around the side, so it's just a front skirt, front flap.
Just a front flap.
Okay, that's one thing I noticed that I'm sure has people going crazy. Oh, the visor this time, it is solid, and it looks like it's solid on there, so I don't think that's going to be a problem for people. I don't know, I can't really.
There's one.
I mean, there's
I'm
no
not-
like
I'm not gonna say
patterns
that.
on the arms, like maybe. Do they do arm patterns? Yeah, they do arm patterns.
For some of them. So, like, for the Captain Rex that has the good arm printing, that came in a super, super, super expensive set.
But normally they don't have arms printed.
That's another. It is one of the things people wish they
Okay.
would put more effort into arm printing and leg printing and stuff like that.
I mean, apart from that, I can't really tell that much that's different.
Okay.
So I mean, the
Hopefully-
skirt I think is gonna knock off a few points.
The skirt, yes. But, okay, do you
Wait.
want to.
Wait, on the last one, what rating would you give it?
Captain Vaughn?
Yeah.
Oh, I would give it a bad rating.
So not a 7 or an 8.
No, like a 3 or 4.
Oh, okay. Okay, so based on that, I would rate this again, and maybe like a 6 because the skirt is a big problem. But I feel like
Okay.
you would maybe rate it worse.
I would rate it worse.
So maybe like a 4.
Yeah, probably similar, 3 or 4. There's one big thing that you're missing,
Brother.
and it is the shading of the white chest. So
I
I
can't
don't know
even
if-
see the front.
Well,
Oh, because it kind of looks pink.
yes.
That makes sense. Yeah,
Which
yeah.
I'm colorblind and you're not, so I feel like you should have noticed that
Okay,
one more
but-
than me. But so that's what people are very upset that the chest plate is not the same color white as the legs.
And it could be.
It definitely could
It should be.
Yes.
Okay, so that makes sense. I was just thinking like if they don't have very good color for the Bobby.
Yeah, but that's what
Yeah,
people are
okay,
mad
okay,
about.
Okay. I get
Okay.
it.
Last one. We have Fives.
What?
His name's Fives.
Oh.
He's a clone. He's a named clone trooper. From
This is a
the
lot.
Clone Wars.
At first, this is a lot going for him.
This is a 25th anniversary figure.
A lot to take in and digest here.
Yes, there is a lot to take in and digest.
Arms. It's nice. I love that addition.
Yep.
For the helmet, it looks like it's not super accurate on like the pattern on the top, maybe.
Okay.
I'm sure the helmet holes are fine in it because it has an accessory like this. This is a fun addition. This cape is fun. Oh,
I was wondering
no
when you were going to notice that. Yeah.
I don't know why they're all walking around with skirts on.
Yeah, I don't actually know either. Maybe that makes me a bad Star Wars fan.
Maybe it's just part of their attire. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
That's not a very good stable piece.
He's more supposed to be
Okay.
a display figure.
That's about all I got. I mean, I would give it solid 7. The only part that I can find.
Wait, so you would give it a solid 7, even though you think the helmet printing...
True, the skirt, and the helmet printing. Okay, fine, 5.
Okay, so I think what we learned here is
think-
that you just have lower standards than some
I just
people.
don't care.
Oh, crap, I did it too.
I just don't think I care as much as you to find every tiny detail. For me, it's just I get
Well,
the gist.
it's
of
not
it.
just me. Don't insult the viewers.
So sorry.
Also, okay, the other thing is with this shoulder thing, it's just like sitting really flat.
True. Yeah, it could have more.
So
shape.
that's another thing that I think
Why
looks
couldn't they
bad.
have done something like they do for Harry Potter, where they make it curved? Like, you know how on Harry Potter capes you overlap and it makes it like a curved cape. They could have done 2 sides.
Yeah,
and
I
made
mean,
it curved over. His
Well,
shoulder.
they've done this with, like, say, the Captain Rex minifigure.
Like that.
So that's
probably
how they
2
did that.
over,
Yeah. So you could have done it
Yeah,
on
why
either
didn't
side.
they just do that on each?
I
That
don't
would
know.
have been smarter.
I'm not sure.
All right.
So yeah, I would rate this one pretty low too. The helmet.
What's the lowest
helmet
out of those
printing,
three?
The lowest would probably be
The red guy?
5s or Captain Vaughn. Or him. I mean, Commander Fox also
So
could
we've
be.
learned a valuable lesson today that it is helmets and skirts that are the problem.
Wastegapes.
Yeah.
So to wrap things up, do you think it's understandable that people were getting up in arms about those issues? Answer wisely.
I will, because I would like to get more viewers.
Well, you're probably going to alienate viewers no matter what you answer.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do we do this video then? Okay. Personally, as someone who doesn't care about Star Wars, I think the differences aren't that crazy. But I can see someone that has passion. I mean, you have passion about things. And I wouldn't say you're crazy for getting mad.
So it's reasonable, but you
Would it?
don't feel that way.
Yeah.
But it's reasonable.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks for watching, and we'll be back next week. Like and subscribe.
Thank you.